First question, artificial insemination means. So in artificial insemination, donated sperm is inseminated into woman's uterus through vagina. It is suitable in the following condition. First, the male partner has a very low sperm count. Second, when sperm are not strong enough to swim through the cervix and up in the fallopian tubes. Third condition, if the female partner is suffering from a condition called unreceptive cervical mucus. In this, the mucus that surrounds the cervix prevents sperm from getting into the uterus and the fallopian tubes. Using this technique, the sperm skips the cervical mucus entirely. And the fourth, it is also suitable if the man carries a genetic disease and he does not wish to pass on to his children. So the correct answer is artificial introduction of sperm of a healthy donor into the vagina, that is option D. Now, looking towards the next question, in vitro fertilization is a technique that involves transfer of which one of the following into the fallopian tube? Zygote, embryo only up to 8 cell stage, either zygote or early embryo up to 8 cell stage, or the embryo of 32 cells. So, in vitro fertilization, the baby produced by conceiving in a culture dish and nursing in the uterus is called a test tube baby. This method involves in vitro fertilization, fertilization of male and female gamete outside the body in almost similar condition as that in the body, followed by the embryo transfer. Either zygote or early embryo up to 8 blastomeres is transferred into the fallopian tube to complete its future development. So the correct answer is either zygote or earlier embryo up to 8 cell stage. Option C. Looking towards the next question, following statement are given regarding MTP, that is medical termination of pregnancy. Choose the correct options given below. MTPs are generally advised during first trimester. MTPs are used as a contraceptive method. MTPs are always surgical, or MTPs require the assistance of qualified medical personnel. Intentional or voluntary termination of pregnancy before the fetus becomes viable is called MTP, that is medical termination of pregnancy, or also called as induced abortion. MTPs are safe during the first trimester of pregnancy, that is up to the 12 weeks of pregnancy. However, these are much more riskier in the second trimester of the pregnancy. So the correct answer for this question is option A. The statement is correct, and this fourth statement is also correct because it is require the assistance of qualified medical person. So we have first and fourth correct in option C. So the correct answer for this question is option C. Looking towards the next question, what is the drawback of amniocentesis? Either it may injure the fetus, it may rupture the protective membrane, it is wrong in 50% cases, and fourth, it is misused in termination of female pregnancies. So unfortunately, the useful skill technique of amniocentesis is being misused to kill the normal female fetus, as it can help detect the sex of fetus. Some way out to end this malpractice must be found. Understanding of equality of the sexes can help in this matter, and determination of sex by amniocentesis have been banned. So correct answer is option D. It is misused in the termination of female child pregnancies. Option D. Looking towards the last question. The following figure shows the uterine tube of four women P, Q, R and S. Out of them, fertilization is impossible in which two women at present? Now if you look at figure R, that is this block, is showing complete blockage. Can you see? The complete blockage of fallopian tubes. And figure S is showing tubectomy, which is surgical method of contraception in females. When both the fallopian tubes are either blocked or cut and tied, there will be no transport of gametes and thus no fertilization. So fertilization is impossible in R and S and only possible in the case of, or slightly possible in the case of, P and Q. But here in R and S it is completely impossible because there is no way of meeting the gametes. So correct answer is option C, that it is impossible in the case of R and S.